New York Giants, Ramses Barden, the Prince.
You're here today at the 2009 NFL Rookie Premier Photo Shoot. How cool is it that you know you're going to be on your first Upper Deck rookie card?
It's crazy. You know, it's one of those things that you think about your whole life because you collect them for who knows how long, and you see these players doing these crazy poses, and whether they're diving in the end zone or taking the last second jump shot, dunking on somebody, posterized, it finally feels like I'm stepping in that direction.
Do you consider it an honor to give somebody your autograph when they ask for it?
Yeah, it's hard to turn anybody down, because you're sharing a special moment with a fan, and fans are what drive the sport. Fans drive any sport, and if you can create that connection and give them something long-standing that they'll remember the rest of their life, maybe they do or they don't, but for some of them it's really important, and if I can affect somebody's life like that, that's incredible, and I love that opportunity.
That's a great answer. Let me ask you, as far as unusual signing surfaces, has anybody asked you to sign anything that's kind of out of the ordinary, including body parts?
I've signed my fair share of body parts up in Cal Poly, but we try to keep it PG as much as I can.
There you go. Now let me ask you, as far as unique things that you do each signature, do you add the number 13? Do you spell your full name?
Well, I'm contemplating adding number 13 now. It hasn't been my number my whole life. I've been 11 since I was like 7 years old, so it's tough for me to make this adjustment. But as far as unique things, I throw the R and the B in there. The R and B, that's everybody's got to have their big initials. But me being the Prince, the Pharaoh, the Regent, whatever you want to call it, my name is has a little historical background. You can look it up. But I throw a little crown on top of my initials, so that's my special thing that I try to put on there. Some people don't get it because sometimes it's a little sloppy, but I don't know. I try to make it fun for me and fun for the person getting it.
We'll keep our eyes out for the crown. Whose signature would you want if you could get it? Anybody across the board.
Across the board.
Barack Obama.
I'm bigger on conversations, but if I had to go with a signature with somebody, I would probably go with a Michael Jordan or a Nas or a AZ. Some of those names might be less familiar to those, the old New York music guys, but somebody like that.
Ramses, did you collect cards as a kid growing up?
Yeah, I inherited I don't know how many cards. I don't know where they came from. The time I was 10, I was just looking at a bunch of stacks in my little drawer that had hundreds and hundreds. But I actually started collecting basketball cards, and I haven't done it in a while. But yeah, it's a fun thing you do when you grow up.
Do you have any pregame rituals that you must go through before you hit the field?
Nothing too crazy. I like to hear some songs, to get me really focusing in the mood. But more than anything, I like to sit down, have a little quiet time, and go through some plays in my head. Yeah, exactly. See myself in the act, making plays, making people miss, out jumping guys, and helping my team win.
Let me ask you, last question. What makes you this year's most valuable rookie?
Oh man, it's my desire to be the best. I'm going to work. I'm going to give you everything I got. I'm going to be a great team player. There's a lot of guys out here that they're great guys, and I've had an outstanding time with them. And I want to bring the same thing to New York when I go out there.